Say that again.
Okay, now let's see. You can see it's running.
We are working on my sister's 91 YJ. We are going to be putting in a drop-in locker because they use this thing a lot and they always get stuck. So we're here to put an end to that. Yeah. Carrie is going to start the process.
Okay.
That's Carrie, by the way.
Is this gonna be strong enough to pull these off?
We're going to find out. If not, Justin from Matco came through once again. My poor little pinky.
How are you gonna do two in the pink, one in the stink now?
I'll suck it up.
That's gross. That's so dynamic.
Say that again. Samuel Jackson. Say what again, mother?
I don't know.
Really?
I just know there's too many snakes on this motherfucking line.
Oh my god, Pulp Fiction.
I watched that movie on a road trip one time like 70 times and I can't remember anything about that movie these days.
It's when they go into the apartment and...
Did you just hear what I said? I don't remember anything about the movie.
Well, I'm just explaining. Ooh.
This is what they call them. C-clip rear end.
Okay.
See, these are your spider gears, is what they call them. We got to pull this pin. We got to take the wheels off. And what we're going to do is you take this pin and then you rotate the rear end. You push the pin out. And then you can push the axles in, pull the E-clips, and they just pull straight out.
And is that where the lockers are going?
They're going to take the place of these.
Oh, okay.
It's real simple rear end. And that way we don't have to readjust the pinions or do anything or put another carry in. This thing just goes in. It's real simple.
Where am I? Holy shit! You see how big that guy is? I heard him say automotive work
Real
is simple.
simple.
We all know that's not the case, though, don't we? You see that over there? Carrie? Is that Carrie? Did you guys see her come through here? Carrie! Carrie! No, there ain't enough room to get a ratchet wrench in there.
It only go, yeah, no, it's right up against the case.
Yeah.
Dad said it only goes so far.
Those, ratchet lock. Guess what
What'd you just do?
Here you go,
Tell the
Carrie.
good people what you
It was-
did.
It was you.
Yeah, that's what Diane would blame me.
That's right. Oh, I'm fishing. Ew.
Isn't that yummy?
Is it even in here? Oh, there it is.
I threw you a rag by your knee.
Thank you. Is this thing gonna come all the way out?
It comes all the way out and it's
Okay.
got a pin on the end. Looks like a pecker on a bee stinger.
A bee pecker.
Bee pecker. It's a drone.
Bee
Come
pecker.
out, see it? See the pecker on the end?
I do.
Okay, now take this out. Okay.
Oh!
There it is.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Okay, now
It's
you
gonna
can.
fall in there.
No, it ain't.
What's that?
That's a side.
Oh.
We're not going to use them. Those are the shims that go behind the spiders. Go ahead and push the other one, Dan.
Pushing axle. Commence.
There, get your magnet.
Come on. I can't see this one. Oh.
Guess what? You got to go dig for it.
You know, at this point,
Wah,
Go,
wah,
go ahead
wah.
and pull that
I
down.
might as well move in here.
I'm gonna take that one out. Got to make sure that we have all four shims. Well, what they are is the bearings.
Yeah.
They're hardened races.
Yeah, they keep them off the case.
It keeps them from wearing out the case. Those two are there. There should be two of these. Well, let's see those instructions, Dan. I don't know if we need to run those shims. Look in here, Carrie. And we're going to look for the installation.
Okay,
It's not the right side. There's a left and a right.
Uh-oh.
You might not be doing this.
what's going on?
It won't fit.
The shims?
You son of a bitches. No, this shoulder is thicker than that. I just want to check the gear, if these are the right spline. It's right there. I can take these home and turn them. This case is not that big. So what I'm going to do is I'll take this home,
turn it down,
and turn with one of these, and I'll turn it to this size where it fits.
Too bad we couldn't get
So
that
you're
off,
just gonna
though.
open up the hole? Is that what you mean?
I'm going to turn this shoulder down.
Oh, okay.
To
So
this
you'll
size.
make that smaller?
Yes. What we got to do, Carrie, is we have to indicate this part in to make sure it's running true.
Okay.
So what this is this is a dial indicator. Turn this down to where it's on 0. Mm-hmm. And lay that a gear, and see now it's, you can see it's running out.
Right.
So what you do is the high side. This is a 4-jaw chuck. It makes it so you can zero it out.
What, tightening it obviously sucks it down.
Pushing it that way.
Yeah, loosening.
And what we're looking for is a high spot. We're within 5 thousandths now, but we're going to get better. I want it within 1.
Because at that point,
It
it's not even.
doesn't go fast.
Yeah.
I'm so confused on what's even happening right now.
Okay, what we're doing is we are truing this part to turn this shoulder, because this thing has to run true
Okay.
to the outside. So what I'm doing is
What's true? Explain that.
true is that it's running, not going like a cam out around.
Okay.
So this has got to turn straight. So what we're doing is we're indicating it in the lathe before we cut this, or this gear will not mesh up proper.
So it's
in the
making
rear.
sure the circumference is like
That we're
perfect
that
all
we're
the
a
way
circle.
around.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. So it's called truing.
So when you're tightening this, what's it moving? What's
It's moving
happening?
this jaw down,
Oh, okay.
which is moving the part down.
Okay.
And then here is, if you look,
So
you look for the high spot.
Is this measuring the space between
No,
there
it's
and there?
it's an indicator. It's writing on the metal.
Okay. Now I get it.
Yeah. And what you do is you go to your high spot and you just tighten that jaw. Now see,
Yeah,
it's
now
within
it's
a
not-
thousandth.
Yeah, now it's not bouncing all over the place.
Yep. The reason I like a 4-jaw over a 3-jaw, 3-jaw is like that. You know, it grabs it and it's only as true as the chuck.
Okay.
This I can sit there and indicate it in. And then if you wanted to make like a cam, like on a in the engine, an offset cam, well, I can take this and move it over. You move it over 100 thousandths. Well, the 2 circles will be 100 thousandths off, and it becomes a cam.
Oh.
So that's where the reason. And a 4-jaw chuck grabs it on 4 points instead of 3,
Right.
and it's stronger. It won't come out of the lathe.
We never explained why we're doing this.
Oh, when we bought this traction lock, these side gears were bigger diameter than their original, where they go into the carrier. So we have to turn these down the same size as the original.
And when you cut, you just want to barely grab a little and just slowly.
Well, because this is so hard,
You gotta go real slow.
you'll burn up the carbide.
Yeah.
You can see it's sparking at the tool. pushing the tool away, it's so hard that the tool can't cut it easy.
So then you take little layers at a time.
Yeah, I'm taking about 5 to 10 thousandths at a time.
I don't know much about machining, but I know a little bit. I do get to do it every now and then.
Tool is almost all. Carrie,
Yes.
this isn't. You know what a micrometer is?
Nope.
Okay, this is what they call a C mic. And what you do is you hold them. You don't hold them soft. You hold them lightly,
Okay.
and then you put them on the part. And then what we're doing is measuring, and then you can use this as a ratchet dial that sets it
Okay.
for that it's tight. And what you're at is you're at 1 inch 554 thousandths.
Holy crapola.
That's what we want to cut this one to.
Okay.
And then you do the same thing here.
How do you know when it's on like tight enough? Just
Well, that's what this thing does.
you want it to be able to move just a little bit?
Well,
or-
you can't be too tight,
Right.
or you're spreading the mic.
Okay.
You're opening it up, and you're not getting a true measurement. And we're at 602. So you take from 602 thousandths, you take 554 thousandths off,
Okay, we're gonna let you do that.
and it tells you how much we need to cut. It's almost 40 thousandths.
A little more to go.
Oh, quite. Well, at 5 thousandths at a time.
Yeah, you gotta do it 7 more times.
Pretty much. See, once you get through the top part of it, Dan,
Softer.
it gets a little softer. But it's still, that thing's hard, almost through and
See if all the way down here.
through. See, now we are 10,000. That was 5. So this lathe is cutting double. So if you move it 5, it's cutting 10. Some lathes cut. If you take 10, it takes 5 aside
Oh,
instead of 10. This is
Oh, I
cutting
see what
double.
you're saying.
So yeah, so you got to be careful that
Right.
because you'll be 10 thousandths under and
Yeah.
you
Then you're
destroyed
done.
the part.
Yeah.
Now what we have to do, the difference in this carrier is the length from here to here is shorter than what the new gears came with.
Right.
This one is at, looks like 587 thousandths, and this one is 660. So we have to take off 60, 70, 80,000. Most of the time, when they heat treat a part, you can see where the depth of the heat treat is normally about 60 thousandths, 65 thousandths deep. But because of this being so thin, it's all the way through.
Yeah.
So it's not easy. And you can see what it did to that sharp pointed tool now in this corner. It burnt it off. And that's carbide.
All right, now that my father-in-law finished up these parts, we're gonna head home and get them installed.
Correct. Goodbye, guys.
Oh, you'll be there too.
Yeah, I know. Tomorrow.
Through the power of editing and time.
Always put lubrication, especially on dry parts. That's all I'm doing right now is putting a little grease. Plus, it holds it all together, makes it sticky, and it'll mix with the gear lube anyway, so it'll be just fine. Okay, we finally got the nasty little double spring pins and that tension the rear end.
What a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty easy.
Yeah, when you're standing there, huh?
Yeah.
And you let your dad do it.
That's right.
Alright, so my father-in-law went ahead and got the lockers installed, and I'm just gonna put the bead, I guess that's what it's called, that's what Danny says, the bead on this thing and slap it back on there. What's this called? The
Differential cover.
differential cover. I just pull this once, so I don't have to like keep...
You're about to find out. There is such thing as too much silicone. Well, it's not silicone, but there's a thing as too much, and we don't want too much because then it will go into the gears and it basically turns into sand. I wasn't supposed to be in this video at all. Like, I was in it, but I wasn't supposed to be working. Here I am. That's how dedicated I am to motorbaits. Steady, like onward.
Yeah.
Focus. Focus. Oh man, I'm way off.
Yeah, you were.
This bolt hole wasn't.
Yeah, that one was nice and lined up.
Alright. I'm sure you're wondering, what is the torque spec on those? And am I going to torque them? The answer is,
The answer is and
A word from today's sponsor, Milwaukee Tools. Are you sick of being on a job site and rolling up with Ryobi, DeWalt, Makita, and everyone's laughing at you? And you don't know why? Because they're all good tools. Well, that answer is simple. You just need Milwaukee. Do you want to be big man on the job site, or if you're working on cars, everyone just bows down to you? Buy Milwaukee. And make sure it's a fuel. You don't want the non-fuel because then you're just grouped in with the other guys.
you do not want to be the other guy.
No. You want to stand on top of that mountain and just show everyone you mean business.
Shine bright like a diamond.
That's right. Milwaukee Power Tools.
That's a really good commercial. We're finally done with this Jeep. We're gonna go ahead and get it the F out of here.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys next weekend, and we hope you have a great week.
Yes.